Good morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, so may I request everyone to please stand up for the prayer. In the name of the Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. So now, before you take your seats, please arrange your chairs properly and pick up the pieces of paper. Okay, already settled down. Secretary, is anyone absent?
No one is absent, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So now, before we start our discussion, let me present to you the classroom rules. So first is, listen attentively when someone is speaking. The second one, raise your hand and wait to be recognized before speaking. The third one, respect others' ideas and opinion. The fourth one is, participate actively and stay on task. And lastly, maintain cleanliness and order in the classroom. So do you have any question about our classroom rules or objections?
None, ma'am.
Okay, none. So now, let me ask you what we have discussed last meeting.
Last meeting, ma'am, we discussed about the total of the interior angle of the triangle, which is 180 degrees.
Okay, very good. So now, I have here a different triangles, and all you have to do is to determine the name of the triangle depending on its angles or its sides. So first one is, so name this triangle according to its side.
Isosceles, ma'am.
Okay, so very good. This is an isosceles triangle. The next one is, name this triangle according to its angle.
An obtuse triangle, ma'am.
Okay, great. So it is an obtuse triangle. The next one is, name this triangle according to its side.
An equilateral triangle, ma'am.
Okay, equilateral triangle. Next one is, name this triangle according to its angle.
A right triangle, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So it is a right triangle. Next one is, name this triangle according to its angle.
An acute triangle, ma'am.
Okay, acute triangle. Very good. Next one is, name this triangle according to its side.
Scalene triangle, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So it is an scalene triangle. So that's it. So next is, I have here a words, and all you have to do is to sing it with the tone of Mary Had a Little Lamb. So, are you familiar with the tone of Mary Had a Little Lamb?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now sing with me. So, 1, 2, 3, go.
Triangles we draw today, draw today, draw today. Triangles we draw today, nice and carefully. Use your ruler, make it straight, make it straight, make it straight. Use your ruler, make it straight, measure carefully. Draw the sides and draw the angles, draw the angles, draw the angles. Draw the side and draw the angles, show them carefully. Make them match in size and shape, size and shape, size and shape. Match them in size and shape, just exactly same. When they match in every way, every way, every way. When they match in every way, they are congruent.
Okay, very good. So now, before we go through to our formal discussion, let's have an activity first. So it's called the Triangle Twin Mystery. So I have here a mystery envelope, and it consists of different triangles, and all you have to do is to find your pair. Then I will send you the Padlet link so that you can answer the guide questions. Okay, so pass it to the back. Okay, I'll give you a minute to find your partner. Okay, after finding your partner, please answer the guide question and the Padlet link. Okay, already done? So now, based on our activity, how can you explain triangle congruence in your own words?
Triangle congruence is two triangles whose angles and sides are in equal measure.
Okay, very good. So, can you guess what will be our topic for today?
Triangle congruence, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So our topic for today is triangle congruence. But before that, let me present to you the intended learning outcomes. So in this lesson, the students should be able to define triangle congruence. The second one, please read.
Illustrate triangle congruence using Desmos.
Okay, the third one.
Actively participate in group activities.
And lastly,
demonstrate cooperation through group collaboration.
Okay, so now let's start our discussion. So first is triangle. So please read, what is the definition of a triangle?
Triangle is a closed two-dimensional shape with three straight sides.
Okay, so triangle consists of three sides and three angles. Next, let's proceed to correspond. So correspondence. So correspondence can be read as corresponds to. Example, for corresponding angles, so angle EA is corresponds to angle D. So given here, angle A is congruent to angle D. Then angle B is corresponds to angle E. So angle B is congruent to angle E. And angle C corresponds to angle F. So see, angle C is congruent to angle F. Now let's proceed to corresponding sides. So first is line AB. So line AB corresponds to line DE. And second one, line BC corresponds to line EF. So line BC corresponds to line EF. And lastly, line AC corresponds to line DF. So line AC is congruent to line DF. So, do you have any question about correspondence?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, so now let's proceed to congruence. So, please read.
Congruence, it means having the same shape and size.
Okay, so in congruence, it has equal shape and size. Next is, let's go to the properties of triangle congruence. So, first is reflexive properties. So, example, if angle A is congruent to angle A, so if angle A is congruent to angle A, which means that it is congruent to itself. So, for line AB, so it is congruent to line
AB.
Okay. So, the second one is symmetric property. So, if angle A is congruent to angle B, then angle B is congruent to angle A. So, ato siyang balihon. So, here, if line AB is congruent to CD, then line CD is congruent to
line AB.
Okay, very good. So now let's proceed to transitive property. So if angle A is congruent to angle B, then angle B is congruent to angle C, then angle A is congruent to angle C. So here, let's assume that this is angle A, this is angle B, and this is angle C. So here, angle A is congruent to angle B, then angle B is congruent to angle C. So, angle A is congruent to angle C. So, if I say line AB is congruent to line BC, then line BC is congruent to line CA, then
line CA is congruent to line AB.
Okay, very good. So now let's proceed to the corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent or CPCTC. So please read.
The parts of the true triangles that have the same measurement are referred to as corresponding parts. Congruent triangles are named by listing their vertices in corresponding orders.
Okay, so in triangle congruence, let's always remember this CPCTC. Corresponding parts of a congruent triangle is congruent. So, do you have any question about triangle congruence?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, so now I want you to settle down, then count 1 to 3. So, start here. Okay, so now I want you to go to your groups. So here, group 1, group 2, and group 3. So for group 1, I want you to observe the surroundings and find a real-life congruent triangles such as roof or so on and so forth. Then I want you to draw it, then label the name and the sides or the sides and the angles. Then use Desmos application so that you can recreate your output or the congruence triangle. Next, the second one is, I want you to find a real life object that is triangle congruence. Then after that, I want you to draw it using ruler or protractor. Then explain why this is congruent or prove that these triangles are congruent. Then to verify, use this must up tool or also. Then for group 3, I want you to present your understanding about triangle congruence through a short creative output such as poem, slogan, jingle, or role play. So do you have any question?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, so again, for group 1, you're gonna observe the surroundings and find a real life congruent triangle. Then all you have to do is to draw it, then label the sides and angles, then use this mouse up tool to create it, then show it into us or you're gonna present it. Then for the second group, you need to find a real life congruent triangles. Then you're gonna draw it, then use a ruler and protractor to measure its sides. Then use this mouse up tool to verify your answer. Then after that is you're gonna present why or you're gonna going to prove why this is triangle congruence. And lastly, for group 3, I want you to present your understanding about triangle congruence using a short creative output such as poem, slogan, jingle, or role play based on real life triangles. So do you have any question? I guess none, so let's start. So I'll give you 5 minutes to answer. So since you don't have any question, so for your assignment, I want you to look for a real life triangle congruence. Then use Desmos to create your triangle congruence. All you have to do is to label its sides and its angles. So do you have any question? Okay, none. So now let's proceed to the concluding activity. So based on your activity in the application or your output, I want you to showcase it. So it's called Triangle Congruence Showcase. So yung gibuhat ganina is, so I want you, group 1, to present a congruent triangle using Desmos and explain how the triangles remain congruent when moved, like translated, rotated, or reflected. So do you have any question, group 1?
None, ma'am.
Okay, so now let's proceed to the group 2. You're going to present a step-by-step explanation of how you construct congruent triangles using a ruler and protractor, including the measurement of sides and angles. Then you're going to justify why the triangles are congruent. So next, lastly, for group 3, I want you to present your understanding of triangle congruence through a short explanation, slogan, poem, or role play. You may use your cut-out triangles for visual aid. So same ra siya sa ato ang application. All you have to do is you need to showcase. So I want you to divide your groups into 2. So the first half, you're gonna go in to visit the other groups. Then the remaining half, all you have to do is to explain your output. Then for those students who visit the another group, you need to write your insights or learnings about the other group. So do you have any question?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, so you may proceed. I will give you 5 minutes to answer. Since you already back to your original group, I want you to write a 2 to 3 sentence about what you learn or discover about triangle congruence and how the tools like ruler, protractor, Desmos help you in identifying triangle congruence. So please ready a 1/2 sheet of paper. You may start answering. Okay, time is up. Pass your papers to the front. Do you have any questions?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for listening.